Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
This is the best of KTRS.
Welcome back to the broadcast and show making the rounds around the country of music and stories from someone who I imagine has more than a couple, and certainly somebody I can relate to, having once been a child star myself. Not really. Sean Cassidy joins us on the show today, and I was thinking about this in advance of our chat. I think I was talking to Mickey Dolenz, and he said the downside of becoming famous early on is that's how people remember you always. So when they see you with the natural progression of time, they're like, oh, whatever to you. I never really thought about that. Welcome, Sean.
Thank you. Yes, I am a moment that often people say, wow, you look different. I mean, you don't look bad. You don't look like the Sean Cassidy I remember. You look more like Shirley Jones.
So what do you say? Do you say, let me see your picture from 30 years ago?
Well, I say, Joe's a beautiful woman. She's 91 now. If I look like a 91-year-old woman, maybe I've not taken enough vitamins. I don't know. It is true that if you sort of, make your entrance on a public stage as a very young person, you're going to live with that young person following you around your whole life. And it's, I think, obviously harder on women than it is on men. And I'm fine with it. I like that young person. I'm here because of that young person. And I don't think I look so bad for my age, so it's all good.
And you never went away. You just changed roles a little bit. We were seeing you on the covers of magazines and Hardy Boys and in front of the camera a lot, and then taking a different role and producing things and directing things. You didn't see as much, so I don't think you kept as close a track. So I'm sure the Road to Us, the show from Sean that's currently making rounds, I imagine we talk a little bit about that transition of going from the poster over.
My last concert was at the Houston Astrodome in 1980 for 55,000 people, and I said goodnight, not knowing it would be the last concert I do for 40 years. I didn't go out on the road again until 2020, and I was even then, like the pandemic was kicking in, so it was very sporadic. This is the first real big tour I've ever done, because even back in the day, a bunch of hit records, but I was doing a television show, so I couldn't tour for more than a week or two. This is going to be like 6 months all over the country and Canada, and to your point, yes, I'm singing a lot of songs people will know or heard over the years on the radio, but I'm telling stories that weave the songs together and maybe present them in ways that are surprising or funny or emotional, all of the above for the audience. And the show, that's Road to Us for a reason. It's as much about the audience as it is about me. It feels like, now, especially with the Christmas society as it is, if you can be a conduit to get people into a room, have a shared experience, have fun, and listen to music or your stories or whatever, laugh, cry, you got to do it.
What prompted you to come back up front?
I started writing a memoir, and I found that I was like, oh, here I am in a room again writing. That's all I do anyway. And I missed the connection with people. And I thought, can I go out and just tell stories? That's my job now. And people said, no, they're going to want to hear the songs too. But I didn't want to just do like a nostalgia thing or try and replicate some success I had decades ago. So I found a way, I think, of doing something that felt authentic to me now while still sort of hitting all the buttons on the nostalgia front. But again, presenting my life and the audience's life. Again, it's a shared experience thing, this show. I talk about them as much as I do about me, and I talk about my family. And what I find is the more specific you are with details of your life, the more they resonate with everybody else, because we're really not that different. I may have had more of a public life, but, you know, the day-to-day experiences, hopes, dreams, highs, lows, etc., everybody is experiencing. And so I think it's a much more fulfilling evening than people might expect. It's also very fun. I mean, I'm having a blast, and they seem to be having a blast, too. And I didn't know, you know, again, you take 40 years off, you don't know if anything's going to come.
Right.
We have a lot of sold out stuff. It's incredible.
And one of the questions, too, that I think a lot of people would love answered, they don't know if to do it in the words to us, John Cassidy, but